there, listeners. Thanks again for tuning into Sin's Workshop. Hope you're having a wonderful day. So today we're going to be talking about All of Our Demise, the sequel to All of Us Villains, which is basically still the Hunger Games with dark magic. I mean, honestly, if you like the Hunger Games, if you like high fantasy, if you like dark fantasy, you are 100% going to love this duology. It's so well done and it's so well executed. So, All of Our Demise, it continues the same premise as the first book. You have these characters and they are literally tasked to fight to the death in order to get the wellspring of high magic for their family. And this is a tournament that happens once every generation, right? So these kids, Hunger Games, are sent in to battle for the magic and kill each other, basically. This story, much like the first one, goes between Alistair, Isabel, Briony, and Gavin. These are our four central characters. And now what they want to do is they want to break the curse, or at least that's what Alistair wanted to do in the previous book when he discovered that this whole tournament cost him his brother's life. And he loved his brother more than anything in the world. But the high magic of the curse breaking brought back his brother from the dead. And that's how the first book ended, right? So now Alistair, he's kind of shifted. Now he doesn't want the tournament to end, because if the tournament ends, he's going to lose his brother again. So alliances have shifted once again. I really like the storytelling, and I really love how it goes back and forth between these characters and how it's building up this narrative and how it's building up this world. Because again, the tournament's not working the way it used to. You have these characters who are trying to break this tournament apart because they are done with it. They're done being raised as fodder. They're done being raised to they're being raised as monsters, basically. And that's how many of them think of themselves. And that leads a lot to the characterization as well. I mean, these characters have to challenge and fight against everything that they've been brought up to believe, everything that they've been brought up to believe about the tournament and about themselves. They were all taught, you have to survive, and in order to survive, you have to be cruel, you have to be ruthless, you have to be a monster. But they don't want to be monsters. They don't want to kill each other. All they want to do is survive, and they want to keep all their younger cousins, all their younger siblings. They want to make sure that this curse ends once and for all. So it's a really, really nice balance between the characterization and the story development. And they balance each other out, because without that characterization, I don't think the story development would have been as strong, because the characters drive the story forward as much as the plot drives the characters forward, basically. They work in tandem together, and it's a nonstop ride. I mean, once you start reading this book, you do not want to put it down because of how well executed it is and how that pacing and characterization and those stakes, like, oh my God, those stakes are so high in this book. And it's almost like every chapter, the authors, they are raising the stakes higher and higher and higher and higher until you get to that ending. And there are parts of that ending that are so incredibly heartbreaking. I mean, when I got to that, oh God, I can't say it because I don't want to spoil it, but that one scene when they're finally about to break the curse, I was just like almost pushed to tears. I mean, it was so well done. It was so well executed. I was just like, holy shit, that was good. Like, my eyes are getting watery just thinking about it. I mean, that's how good it was. And I loved it. I 100% loved it. And I thought it was so worth the wait. It was so amazing. This is a series. I got arcs for them both, and I ended up purchasing them both because this is a series that it's like, here, you deserve my money. Please just take my money. And it was just so well done. It was so well executed. I mean, is it any surprise that I'm about to give this book 5 out of 5 stars? No surprise to anyone. I think it's such a good duology. Second book is definitely a little bit longer than the first part. first book. I will say that there are some scenes that kind of do drag a little bit, but you're getting to see the characters really develop. You're getting to see every dimension of them develop and grow, and you're seeing alliances shift and you're seeing romances shift, and you're just like, this is great and I love this so much. So once again, all of Our Demise is going to get 5 out of 5 stars. If you want to go ahead and purchase the book, I will include links in the description for where to purchase. And on that note, I hope you all will continue to support me here by liking this podcast, subscribing to it, and sharing it with all your book loving friends. You can also become a supporter on Buy Me a Coffee or Anchor FM, my recording platform. Links to everything is in the description. I hope you all have a great, wonderful rest of your day, and as always, happy reading.